WrestleRumble.com, they'll be doing another poll this weekend for Fastlane. It's not going to be for any prize money, but you will earn MVP points. They've been doing this MVP point race for several months now, and of course, I believe the first place winner gets to pick any championship belt on WWE's website. You can get more details at WrestleRumble.com. Go on, you enter, make your predictions about Fastlane, and of course, you get points for every prediction correct. Juice, Justin, I want to make sure you guys know again, if you're going to be in New Orleans, can't stress enough, it's going to be a fun day, 1 to 3 p.m. on April 8th.
Fun day, it's going to be a fun week.
Oh, fun week. It will be a fun week. If you're willing to try, try, you know, Rennell Hunt ain't going to be down there. And we told Rennell all the stories. If you're willing to try.
You're burying Rennell on the show.
I didn't bury Rennell.
Here.
Rennell has a new job. Congratulations to Rennell.
Well, when's the next time he's going to show up here?
I don't know. He just got a news reporter job.
I saw that. Yeah. I saw that. I'm very excited for him.
I'll put him over.
You put him over by saying terrible. That's you buried him.
No, I didn't.
Nope.
1 to 3 p.m. You can come verbally bury us. April 8th at Spirits Home Bourbon. Noel Foley, Mr. Anderson, Tommy Dreamer, Juice, Josh, me, Ticket Drew, everybody. It'll be a grand old smashing time. All right, let's talk Fastlane. Let's start with Nakamura.
Or the inconvenience pothole that you.
I do think it's an inconvenience of a pothole on the road to WrestleMania. I really do. Because I mean, like,
I mean, they're stuck now though. Like Backlash and all the pay-per-views going forward are going to be the.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, this is just get over it and it'll be fine. They had no other choice but to book this stuff once they had to go. I didn't know they could have went that way.
This card, and we'll go through each match, and I'll highlight it. Pretty much everything on this card is for cosmetic purposes. It's just like, so let's start. Nakamura versus Rusev.
Yep, to get Nakamura ready
just to get Nakamura, just because Nakamura just needs a win because he hasn't had a lot.
Something. He needs to wrestle.
So
at some point, yeah.
You know, so Nakamura versus Rusev, you know, not a chance in Bulgarian hell that Rusev gets a victory here.
Even though it's on Rusev Day.
It is on Rusev Day.
Very interesting.
Yeah, Nakamura versus Rusev. So
Nakamura all the way. There's no way.
Yeah, nothing. This one might be the one that could be up in the air. Bobby Roode is U.S. champion, defending against the veteran who's never won the U.S. title, and Randy Orton. Yeah. This is one that you can say, okay, I don't know where either their paths are for WrestleMania, so this might dictate, or will dictate.
I saw that there may be a chance that Mahal would get added into this at Mania for a triple threat for the title, but I don't know if that means that Roode loses it this time or not.
It's a lot of multi-man matches at Mania, then.
That's what they've been doing. They have all this roster depth, and that's the only way that they can fill anything. I mean, NXT's doing that too.
See, and my belief is, people always talk about like, this guy has to have a match and this guy has to have a match, but my thought is it's WrestleMania. Yeah. WrestleMania should be like whoever makes the cut, and if you don't make the cut, it's not necessarily because you didn't put forth effort all year.
But you couldn't fit into their 7 hours of plans.
Yes, exactly.
So which is also terrible. There's so much time, and it sucks if anybody doesn't get on here. Like we'll talk about later with the Usos and the New Day. I don't want them to be on the pre-show.
I'm going to go with Randy Orton here.
Yeah, I am too. The fact that they keep mentioning he hasn't won the U.S. title is like it's just obvious. I don't. It's like they don't care about this. It's a throwaway. Let him get his first U.S. title win because he needs more titles. I'm
going to go with Randy Orton here. All right, Charlotte versus Ruby Riott. I thought they did a fantastic job in their opening promo on SmackDown. And again, I've been down on Ruby Riott and the Riott Squad just because I didn't understand or didn't know why I should care. I thought Ruby Riott gave me a good reason to care.
I don't know if Brian Flora will be watching this match, but
he will not be.
I believe Charlotte's going to win here. I think the goal is still her and Asuka at WrestleMania.
I would agree with that.
Even though they haven't really said anything, we still just don't know.
Asuka's still showing up on Raw right now.
Yeah,
so.
And I don't know.
Maybe to spice this pay-per-view up, maybe Charlotte wins, but we hear Asuka's music and Asuka appears in the little showdown. Yeah.
That might be the best thing about this entire show.
Right. That's what I mean because the show needs it.
The only way that
the show needs it. The Usos up against the New Day. Usos also making a point to say that they've never had a WrestleMania match. Again, great work leading into this between these two.
And this feud has been for how many months before, and now they're kind of rekindling it, and New Days are coming a little bit more serious in their role with their promos going back and forth. They have great killer matches every time they're in the ring, so I'm looking forward to a good match. I don't know who's going to win here. It's kind of a toss-up, and I don't know if either of them will be in a big match at WrestleMania, considering one was a host and one was,
I think you got to keep the titles on the Usos.
Yep.
And I think you need to make a point to give them a Mania match. I think
and a big title defense, whether they win or lose, I think is better for them than putting them down on the Andre Battle Royal.
Yeah, keep the titles on, and SmackDown has SmackDown has enough tag teams between Gable and Benjamin, between Harper and Rowan, between even the Fashion. I mean, like. There's enough there. I mean, again, I know I just slammed having too many multi matches, but maybe they do 4 tag teams in a match for this.
You got enough depth, yeah. Because then they got to fill in an Andre Battle Royal with another 25 people, maybe.
Yeah, no problem there. All right, and then the main event, you got 5/6 of it this past Tuesday.
Well, the biggest part wasn't there. You know.
Right. Styles versus Zayn versus Owens versus Corbin versus Ziggler, and of course the addition of John.
He's only
Cena.
there for big match John. He's only there for the pay-per-view matches. That's when he really, press the issue.
There's no chance Styles loses.
I don't think so, but I think a lot of things have become more clear. Cena, I don't think, is in the fall at all, so he doesn't even get a chance. It'd be interesting if he did lose, like if AJ got the pinfall over Cena, making Cena even more just downtrodden and then wanting to have to try to get Undertaker again the next night on Raw. But the interesting thing for me is Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, where they play into this. They've been in crazy big-time storylines ever since Hell in a Cell with Shane. And I think now that we saw Sami Zayn kind of not really turn, but anything goes against Kevin Owens. I don't know if we're going to see a match between them at WrestleMania, or they'll be in another multi-man match or a Battle Royal, which is unfortunate. But I think there's a chance for Owens maybe be a face against Sami Zayn.
I think if we're to branch off everybody, I think we got Styles, who goes obviously against Nakamura. I think we have Cena, who goes against Taker. I think we have
those four guys. I don't know what you do with them.
I think Zayn and Owens, I think they're either going to be against each other at Mania, or they'll be Battle Royal fodder.
You don't think there'll be in a tag match against a Shane and someone else?
I think if they're going to be in a tag match, it'll be against Shane and Bryan, but that's not going to happen.
You don't think Bryan would be in their corner while Shane teams up with like an Orton or someone else?
I don't think so.
You don't know? Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Corbin, I could see Corbin again actually going to the Battle Royal and that being part of the gimmick, because I'm trying to win the Battle Royal.
Past winners. Maybe that's where Cesaro is.
Dolph Ziggler? I'm going to say Dolph Ziggler versus Shane McMahon for WrestleMania.
Nah, that's not a bad idea.
Ziggler's saying that he has not had a Mania match. He's very much against the authority as well right now. He's boo-hooing and doing this whole protest. So
that's a pretty high-profile match.
That would be a high-profile match. And think about the ability of Ziggler to sell Shane's kamikaze act. That could be a very that could be an.
Who's gonna butt harder in that match?
Right. I don't want to say, because any match with the McMahon's always high-profile, but that could fly under the radar on this card, but then really steal a moment.
Be a really good match, I believe.
That's
a good idea. What's one of the first good ideas you ever had on this show? I only took 397 episodes.
I'm full of it. Thanks for the count.
Yes, you are.
Thanks for the count. All right, make sure you go to WrestleRumble.com, make your predictions to see if it is as obvious as we think it is, or maybe we were all going to get swerved. We'll find out. More to come. We're still going to talk about Braun Strowman. Where does he fit in at WrestleMania? And we're going to talk some NXT, some exciting things happening. It's a little bit of a spoiler, but we'll talk about it.